Now I have the tricky task of turning on a TV. When there's another TV on. Any reference that anybody must have a clue why I just said, well, understand the film. Which is very appropriate for this time. Anyways, as close as you can, and then you just turn on. I think I'm somewhere. Okay. Oh no. Now to turn on the other thing. Right. We better probably realise how big my room is. It's absolutely massive. We can actually get 3 king-size beds. Oh. Please don't do it.
Kill the forest, one of the largest man-made.
So what you do is you just have to hide your infrared away from everything. Like the other TVs. Anyways, I'm on here for just a small little while because I was on last night and then everything was just pear-shaped. So 1 hour on here, 1 hour on Twitch. In the meantime, I'm gonna have a bit of tea. Chicken. My good friend Square Walnuts said I should eat even if I'm online, and at this hour it's dinner time, and then I fall asleep within the hour. Oh God, I'm destroying myself. I don't have an appointment tomorrow. Poured a load of gravy over myself. Anyways. Right, food. God, I'm hungry. Mm. 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 Oh, it's really nice. I watched back one of my channels and I realised that YouTube are now putting up subtitles. And I always wondered, someone else leaving, I always wondered how the subtitles work. Apparently, I just put them up. What is this? Don't you hate when people speak with the mouth full and eat with the mouth open? Horse wouldn't even do that. And you're looking at them going like, Jesus, I don't want to say that. It's not good. Not a great look. You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming from? Oh, sorry. It's like putting up an argument and, well, you end up doing it. Anyways. God, I need to clean that tomorrow. I'm going to an appointment tomorrow. I don't know, I'm going to be put in the bloody hospital. My infection is not getting any better, but that's down to me, not anybody else. Down to me. Anyways. I may sound very tired. And I don't really mind. A long, long day. Oh no, not drinking. Although that could have been an issue. Oh no. Anyway, I was on the loose earlier on today and I seen a bunch of kids giving this chap that was sitting on his own on the loose. And I had a bike and scooters and I don't know how I got on as I was going to the Carnoke. I was going down the next stop. It's been a lazy way of walking, not walking. And I got on anyway, and then I seen this carry on and everything else. And then a few of the passengers got off at the last stop there at the Carnoke and start having an argument with all these kids and hold on. Well, my point of me talking to you about this is that there's a lot of kids out there and they're just causing trouble just for the sake of it, and I don't know how they could be bored or fed up or half bloody stupid, or why they feel like to pick on other people. But for their sake, just as well, they didn't say anything to fucking me because I put them in their place. Not physically, verbally. And more than likely, I probably know their parents as well. But the guards got off, went over to the Carnog. For anybody that wants to know what the Carnog is, it's the square. And I seen two young fellas with Garda uniform on them. And there's about 10 of them, 10, maybe 12 of these kids. But two young Gardaí on foot. All they have is the radio. They have no camera or anything like that to go over there, because that could have kicked off. But the funniest thing about it is, when they got the Lewis back, I said it to two security guards on it about what was happening on the Lewis, and they said, no, let the old Bill look after it. I was like, for fuck's sake, the old Bill. Oh, I was just thinking to myself, old Bill? Fuck's he from? Who says that? He's Irish as well. Like, well, who says the old Bill? Definitely a North Sider, I suppose. The old Bill's the Garda Síochána. And I said the guards are going over there and the whole lot. And he says, the old Bill will look after it. Yeah. All he was there just busy going up and down on his fucking loose and not fucking looking out for them. I says, you keep an eye out for them. They have to be in on it. And what will happen, they'll go from one place to the other place and then they'll go back down again. And then they'll have a few IDs where they're from anyway. So, a security guard that doesn't want to do fuck all. I just want to get paid. And the guards would be the fucking same as well. Trust me. They fucking know. Right, Hindo, 3 car, Cook, Shay, Shot, Booked. God. Right. I'll just have this one. And then I'll be out of your hair. As they say. Oh, it's just ridiculous in many ways. There's like 2 security guards that they're not worth bollocks to be honest, on that bleeding news line. And I spoke to a few of them. That have a lot of things to look out for. Yes, geez, I've seen 6 or 7 of them. 6 or 7 of them on the one bleeding tram. It only takes 2 at a time. 2. That's 6 or 7 being on the bleeding tram. And they're all knocking around like bleeding elephants, talking to one another, and then you're thinking like, where's the fucking rest of them? What's being right about this at all? There could be something happening down somewhere else, and they don't know how to organise security on the tram. Then they're talking about like security on buses. Well, that's a different story. You try and get your security on the bleeding buses and see how many people is going to apply for that now. And see if they can do that bloody job. And do it the right way. And I don't reckon any of them can actually do it, no matter how many bloody badges they have. You have your Cub badge, Scouts badge, your Army badge. Does it make a difference? Whatever badges you have anyway. It's not going to make a difference to you because you don't understand a fucking word of what was in that paper. They give them out like bleeding sweets. And I'm having a spud. I'm then I'll fall asleep. Sorry. That's it. So that was one experience I had today. Which kind of re-emphasizes everything about kids that are just being left out there to do what they want to do and get away with it because they're at a certain age. And kids being a smarter age. But being smart, like, not smart, right? I'm not being smart at all. It's dumb as fuck. But, like, jeez. The things I would say to them is, look at you now. You think you're the big man. You're only going one way, the way you carry on. Now you reckon you're not going to live long. I'll be still here. You won't be. You won't even see 20. Well, possibly not even 18. I mean, these are like teenagers. Like, when I say teenagers, they're like fucking giving everybody hassle everywhere. And they think they can. So they can get away with it. And the guards haven't got a fucking clue. That's the problem we have over here. We let them run around and control everything. It's like the new world order, isn't it? And it's not the kids from different countries or anything like that. They're well behaved. It's our own Irish kids and the worst ones. These fucking don't say teenagers, right? It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 year olds out there having a fucking clue. But one of these days, if they carry on like that, they're gonna get their up and comings. And when they get the up and comings, then that'll be it. Bye bye. But I hope it doesn't come to that for them. But they carry on down that little road, and they all think they're playing they come across somebody, which I think one of them did today. Because he was ready to grab one of them. But then, he didn't want it. He could have done. Could have done, but he didn't want it. He probably has a bleeding reason not to as well. First of all, they're kids and they think they can get away with it. And that's the problem. Society is all fucked up, and that's the whole point of me stream. For now. I'm going to have a bit of chicken. We'll see. Is it well cooked? Nice. Mm. 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 Oh yeah, that smells nice. Mmm. Sorry. Sorry. We need to be done a bit more. This is very juicy. Why do people buy takeaways and make their own bloody food? It's cheaper. Lovely. That was so enjoyable. I'm not finished yet. Mm. If people don't know, I have food narcolepsy. Narcolepsy means that I fall asleep if I eat. But you can get narcolepsy from anything really. If you're narcoleptic, basically you just can't count. But I have food narcolepsy. So if I eat, what if it's too much? And I go to sleep. And everybody should know that I'm here now. By now anyway. Oh god. I think I should cook that a little bit more. No. I'm so used to food poisoning because I cook. Here we go. I'll use another 10 minutes. There we go. Hey. I know for a fact I'm going to be referred to hospital. Not the mental one, I think that's a little bit too early. I think. She has a look at that leg and the foot. Sees the state of me tomorrow. I'm gonna have to talk to you online in a different way. On proper YouTube. Like that. With a phone. I'm gonna have to throw gravy all over myself. Now I need a tissue. Wait, no, wait, there's nothing's wrong. This would be the weirdest streamer. None. Now, let's settle down and relax. The chicken was a little undercooked. I was too hungry for still later. But no, I ate one. And it was a little bit juicy. But not too pink. When I got to the big bone, it kind of got pinker. So she said to me last night. Is it pink or purple? Anyways, I'm only here for a little bit. I know! It's alright, I gave her the pinker one. But I have it back on here. But don't tell her, don't tell her, don't tell her. Don't tell her, Kev. I gave her anyway and she said it was alright. But I did have it on here. It wasn't too bad, it was white. I won't poison her. No. I couldn't do that at all. But at the bone it was a little bit red. I know it's food poisoning. I ate my bit anyway, so I wasn't being too bad. But I'm used to food poisoning anyways. Jesus God, I've an iron stomach. Because I'm full of Guinness. Anyway, Kev, never mind about that anyway. How are you keep? Only talked to you there yesterday. Somebody came on there I just knocked the stream off. I didn't see who it was. It's just at the moment I knocked the stream off on Twitch. Somebody came in and didn't know who it was. I don't know if it was yourself. Yeah, but Kevin, you're in America now, bro. And what you get in steak is full of poison. Basically, it's illegal over here in Europe. Or literally, I was going to say basically, but literally, it's illegal over here in Europe to have American meat because it's all. Somebody needs to help me out on this one, in this argument. It's all fattened up by steroids and everything else, and it's not natural meat or whatever else they put in to meat. And it's illegal to actually. It's not, I wouldn't say illegal. Well, what they do is they make it bigger and fatter. The cows, that is, and the bulls buy this. It's like process of how to actually get better out of the meat. So therefore, that's why most people that are very obese in America is because of the big old steaks and burgers that they get. Anyways, the news today. Donald Trump is now the most attempted assassinated president that America ever had. Now, I say this genuinely. Thank God he's okay. Because that's not the way I like to see anything being done. I don't agree with his policies or anything like that. But it doesn't mean you have to go in there and start try to do all that at the end of the day. There's a lot of things I don't agree about, and a lot of people out there. But Jesus, if you go about it that way, that shouldn't be. Anyway, ironically, it was the same place where Ronald Reagan nearly got assassinated as well. In that hotel. I think it's the Washington Hotel. And I just stuck on BBC, and then there you go. I was like, God, not again. Again, as I said, like, thank God he didn't get assassinated anyway. When I keep on saying he needs to go, I don't mean he needs to go that way. Just let him finish up his term in the next year and a half. People just have patience. Please, just have patience, and things will change later. And I guarantee you there'll be no Republican getting into power next year. Oh, sorry, when his term is up. I can guarantee you that. You're going to be back to your Democrats, which are no better either, to be honest with you. Or Liberal Democrat. Anyways, Prince Charles is heading over to America after all this that's going on, and we don't know if he's going to be safe. Oh, sorry people in England, did I say Prince Charles? King Charles! Is that what you want to call him? Right. King. Your man, anyway, Charlie Boy is going over there to America, and hopefully he be safe. I don't have anything, but I do say a lot of things that could be very very, how would I put it? I'm trying to think of the word. Controversial. To other people. But it's not about being controversial or anything like that. I may tell you my opinion, and then you all have your own opinion, and we all have our own opinion. Mine is a Guinness point of view. Guinness is the best drink in the world. Which I think it is. By the way, Kevin, you're not finishing third. Holy. What you should say in that, Kevin, actually. Yeah, make sure you're not on the toilet. I had a nice medium rare steak. Right, this is what I want to get back to. You heard of processed meat, didn't you? And what they do with these animals, they make processed meat out of it. And they give them all sorts of feed and everything else. Just to fatten them up so they can actually get more money out. And it's not good. Now they do that down in South America as well. They also do it down in Jamaica. It's on the Caribbean. So it's not, by law, we can't have them. I don't have to eat that crap. Be on a toilet about for half an hour. Be on a toilet about for about half an hour when I have this shit. So, Lee Marcinho is after leaving, well, he's gone. He got sacked from Chelsea. And then Chelsea ended up winning the last game. I think it was 1-0. And Arsenal women won 2-1 against Leon Lene. Ding Junhui got knocked out snooker. Tiger Woods is still in recovery. He's looking for a new driver. What else can I talk about? Iran maybe not be going to the World Cup, but Trump said he'd rather Italy to go there. And FIFA turned around and said, no, we can't have that. Because they didn't qualify, so therefore, by right. And Trump said, they're the bestest team that ever been in the World Cup. They're the greatest team. The greatest team. Fantastic team. Yeah, well, look, he fucking knows fucking football. Or soccer, as they call it over there. And, where are we? More sports news. London Marathon went well today. Your man bet the record by about, I think, 5 seconds for the men's marathon. Maybe 8 seconds. I think it was 5 seconds. And fair play to him. And then I'm going through all the sports news. Kevin, you need to keep me up with the sports news in America. On who? What? You need to keep me up on the sports news. God. In the NFL drafts, you need to keep me up in tune. Alright, okay. What teams were you watching? Was it my Red Sox? Go Red Sox! Because I can't actually watch them over here. Is Big Poppy still popping away there for the Red Sox? I think he's retired. Been a while since I watched him. Used to watch the baseball all the time. I fall asleep around the 5th or 6th inning. I'd be gone out like that. I'd be sleeping there with one eye open, one eye closed. Trying to get the result. Oh god, that's when I had Sky Sports. Kind of gave up on that one. Yeah, that big puppies. yeah, he retired. Nah. The amount of home runs he got, unbelievable. He was the head hitter for the Red Sox. And we have a lovely big green wall in there. I'm thinking now. It's called the Green Monster. The big green monster. If you can get over that, you'd be doing well. I'm a Red Sox fan. I used to speak to a few people from America. One of them was a Bears fan. That's obviously football. And I was talking to them, and I said I was a 49ers fan, and they're a Bears fan. And actually, you know somebody who's a Bears fan, Kev. You do. And I forget her name. And she's like, "Go Bears!" She's so funny. She's actually doing stand-up comedian as well over there in America. I forgot her name. Yeah, you know. She's so lovely. She's so funny. The Gardy fella now would actually. No, it won't be Gardy. No, not Gardy. What's it? Kev, you know who I'm on about. Anyway, I used to get on stream anyway with them all, everybody else, and I would say I'm a 49ers fan, and they were like, I have a banter with them. And then there's another chap over there, I forget his name now, as well. I'm going back years when I was talking to him on stream, and the whole banter we had was unreal. It's all changed, unfortunately. Since COVID, everything fucking changed. Everybody seemed to like drift away and go away and just whatever. Poor Charlotte over there in Japan, and she's from Canada. She had to go home because she was suffering with something awful. She had to leave Japan and come home to be looked after. She couldn't go looked after in Japan. I think it was like because she ain't got the medical insurance or something like that. Yeah, Charlotte. I haven't been on her channel in a while yet, but I never even text her, I never even talked to her. Maybe I should. That's Scarlet. Charlotte. Oh God. Bloody alarms. That's all I bloody need. Anyway, I remember when I was watching the Red Sox and they broke the course of oh God, I always put myself in the line, don't I? And then I can't think of a name. I know who I'm talking about, but I just can't get it there. And then I have to think for about half an hour before I get it there. Now, you know, I would like wet brain or something. Well, that's going to annoy me. Oh, it's coming to me. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, I just got it. Oh, oh, yeah. Sorry, it's the course of Babe Ruth, where there was this course that was put on Fenway Park, where we couldn't win. We couldn't win the league. Oops. The Babe Ruth, anyway. So then it was the Babe course that we broke there about 10 years ago, so. Oh, fucking time. I don't know why it was even course. Why didn't even call it a course? Possibly the greatest player that ever played, Babe Ruth. Well, that's what it was. He went to New York, didn't he? He went to the Yankees. Then he came back. I don't know if he came back. He went to the Yankees. Went to your bloody team, Kevin. Robbie was doing his maintenance call. Yeah, well, maintenance up there, probably just talking to myself up there where I can get. Kevin, have you heard about the course of Babe Ruth? Jeez, I had to dig that out of bleeding ground. You he left Boston and he went over to New York, and then we couldn't win after that. Oh, Derek Cheater. I haven't read that name in a while. Kevin, I'm going to tell you a bit of baseball history here. I'll try and use my brain again, just for the sake of it. The greatest... Oh, it is already after. The greatest ice hockey player that ever was, still to this day, is Wayne Gretzky. And he's actually born in America or Canada. But the name Gretzky, he had a Russian connection, I think. But Wayne Gretzky was the greatest ice hockey player of all time. If you want to show off and talk about it. He actually paved the way to all the other greatest hockey players. Obviously, I'm saying ice hockey. We have the fastest field sport in the world, which is called hurling, which is also called hurling when you get sick in the toilet. That's also a big sport. But the indoor sport played on ice, obviously the quickest, is ice hockey. Then the most competitive. Mario, how are you? Yeah, I know I'm back on again here tonight, all. Yeah, grand. Just staying on for a little bit. You caught me just as I'm going off. And I was just talking about, what was I talking about? Isn't it mad when you start thinking to yourself, what the hell was I talking about? When you go from subject to subject to subject to subject to subject to subject. I was talking about American sports. Because Kevin now, he's from Ireland, but he's living in New York, and he thinks he's an expert. Well, he is an expert. But thinks he's an expert on American sports, where I would probably know a little bit more than him, so. But no, he's very, very, very smart. But salute. Salute, Mario. Or sláinte. Today is Sunday. For at least another hour. Jeez, I must have turned that stream on the air. Weird. So, yeah. Talking about Wayne Gretzky. Now, the greatest German football player But I'm talking about Germany now and German football players who I think in my time was the greatest. It's very hard to think. Jürgen Klinsmann was very good. Gerd Müller was very good. Must be a few others. What I like about Jürgen Klinsmann, he is able to go from the Bundesliga over to England and play in the Premier League and make a difference. And I didn't like the way they all called him, because he's German, they called him a dive bomber. Although you do touch him and then he dies. Gerd Müller was brilliant. I can go through a few more. I'm trying to get me names up in my head. Oh, what's his name to play for Man United? Kevin, you still there? He's a great goalkeeper. Oh, I'll be here all day long. Van Bronckhorst was also a good player. Oh, I have to stop talking to German players. I'll be here all day trying to remember them all. Germany is probably one. Germany is the most successful team in the World Cup at this moment in time. But can anybody tell me, well, I know the answer, who's the first country in the world, obviously the world, this is the World Cup, that won, and don't Google it please, if you start cheating, Googling it. So you have about 15 seconds. That's probably too much time. Starting from now. The first country to win the World Cup ever. I'll give you a hint. It was also played there in their country. "15 seconds. Start from now." Nobody has it. No. Know your sport. No. And I like the way you're not actually Googling the answer. I'm sure if Mario was here, he'd know himself. Just in case he's still here. I'll give it another extra time. No! You're close with Brazil because it's South American. And they probably only won it about twice. They were the host of the country and they won it. Hear me, the host of the country. They were the country to host it. Yeah, caveat there. As Homer would say, you're a gay. Yeah, yes, yep, you're a guy. No, Mario, Kevin eventually got it after he Googled it. Uruguay was the first country to host the World Cup, win the World Cup, and they also done it in their own country. But they didn't really do much after that. Oh! How's it on? I'll have one more and then I'll disappear over. Now they just were cannibals of players that like biting other people's ears. I shouldn't be saying that because he played for Liverpool at the time. I talked about the course of Babe Ruth. The Boston Red Sox. Any more sports info? Oh yeah. Man City's new stadium is called the Etihad. Does anybody know what Etihad actually means? Which is completely ironic because they're also from Manchester. That's a hint. Luis Suarez was the one from Uruguay, and he was just eating people for the laugh. I haven't heard about it. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I just think he's working in McDonald's or something. But the Etihad, which is, or is it the Emirates? Emirates is Arsenal, isn't it? The Etihad, oh yeah, it's the Etihad. Etihad is Man City Stadium. What does that mean? Etihad. I'll explain also a reason why they won't pay the money that they owe and why this has gone on so much. Why Man City seem to get away constantly with this situation where they there's 155 cases out there where they're not willing to pay because it hasn't even gone to court. Because there's brown. The reason being is because there's brown envelopes. Leave it be, leave it be, leave it be, leave it be, leave it be. No, you have to pay what you fucking earn. Anybody googling what Etihad means? It's Robbie's quiz night. Ireland, get us beer money. Indeed. Ik ben lemerik. Ik ben rubber. Toe. It means my name is Ik ben. I worked with 2 German girls actually. Mario, I forgot to tell you that actually. I worked with 2 German girls and they were lovely. They had more personality than the Polish. I'm not being mad like that, right? But they had more personality than the Polish, and they were the most funniest ones I ever came across when I was working with them. They were just, they're just, a bit like me, and they're working in the bar at the time. I just remember them now. So funny. Fine looking girls as well. Jeez. And they were taller than me as well. I was like, okay, this is a little bit daunting. Maybe I should get on with them. But yeah, they were the funniest too. And I'm trying to remember the name. And they came over here just on holidays. They weren't doing they weren't doing college or anything like that. They just came over here just on holidays and just I was a working holiday, basically backpacking, and just going where to go and everything else. So they go work and everything else. Oh. I think one of them was called Dorta. And the other one's name was... I forget the other one. Yeah, but Mario, jeez, it brings me back. I worked with lovely girls, like, they only came over here, I think they were on their own. Funniest ever. Funniest ever. Dorta and... I think it was Dorta and Marta. Or was it Marta? Dorta or Marta? I think... Oh! It's coming back to me now. Oh, come back to me. A little bit more. don't know if Mario heard me saying that, but they were very, very nice. I worked with so many people from different countries throughout my life. No wonder I'm not looking at things in I don't know, in a race, and like a fucking young kids out there causing trouble. Seriously, they will get their heads kicked in. They carry on like that. You had to see it, Kev. The man was on the bike, he's on the loose, right? He's banging the bleeding door to get off the bleeding. Get out. Because he knew something was going to kick off. Man was on his own, and then a few of them got up from behind on the loose and started sticking up for him. At this stage, I walked ahead. Well, I'm not any fit form to get into the middle of all that. So I kind of left it be. I kept on looking back in case it did kick off, you know. But they all walked away eventually. But as I said earlier on the stream, security guards won't do fuck all for you. Kevin, you know the Lewis line anyway when you... No, you came all the way into Dublin, didn't you? Well, yeah, getting back to Euston Station, you know what the Lewis line is like. Just a little bit. Jeez. Otherwise, fit enough to kick their heads in. Just to be kind. Oh, God. Oh! Oh. Ow! I'll have to post that up actually. I will post it up. Because it's very true actually. Bronx, I don't know why they knocked that off. If you're still there, bro. You for real? Mario, it's €6.20 over here. And we brew it here. Well, now we have a brewery over there as well, I think, in Germany. Or you import it anyway from here. It's... oh my god. Seriously. Fuck that. Another moderator handled this. Anybody moderate my channel? It's only because I do respect you all and everything else. But please do not knock off anybody that you may think is a troll. Bronx is not a troll. And I don't know why anybody moderated it. Apart from these being moderators. Anyways, thanks for looking out for me. I don't really mind that. It was actually me. No, I didn't moderate you on that one. It was YouTube that moderated you, Bronx. If you're still there, it wasn't anybody on here. So that was my message to YouTube. Not to moderate my channel, as I say so. Where was I? €3.70. €3.70 for a Guinness. Beer 1 litre. And we're charging like €5, €6.20, €6.50, €7.20, €8, €7.50, €8 is the most. No, and you're getting it for. Right, folks, I moved to Germany. No, Bronx has it right, though. I do. I don't know why he says thanks. Thank God he didn't come on when I'm snoring. Oh God, I'm like, yeah. And no, it's very embarrassing when I fall asleep, and then I wake up and I still have my stream. And then I don't know I'm snoring away, but I do snore, so Bronx knows that as well. Bronx is a good bloke. I have a lot of respect for Bronx. Oh, I don't know why. Give it a go, I suppose. Let's have a reason. Bronx always comes in anyway, so therefore. The last one and the last one only. There you go. thing about me is I don't mind people saying things to me and everything else. YouTubers seem to have a thing. Not yourselves or anything like that. Hello, Mario. And I'm not smoking today. Don't tell Bronx, it's a little secret. I made him a spanner. I have so many spanners on my channel, it's unbelievable. And I don't think I have a spanner in the house. So most of my friends that are on here are all moderators, they're not spanners. They're very intelligent people who I truly respect and care for in many ways, many ways. And I hope in some ways in my stupid stream that I'll probably help you all out in some stupid I talk about. I talked about, like, you look at life in a different perspective sometimes. I do anyway. You don't have to. Everybody looks at it differently. Well, I laugh at the adversity of life. I always do, always have. Does that make me strange? Possibly not. But do you think so? Anyway. If I do start snoring anyway, I will be snoring on Twitch. Or else I'll do something unoriginal for me. Well, very original, actually. I'll do a Twitch stream where I just fall asleep. Oh yeah, I can do one of those boring Twitch streams. I keep it going all night. Yeah, I could do that. I never thought about that one. Never thought about it at all. I made Twitch, not Twitch. TikTok. Myself falling asleep. I'm gonna do a TikTok of me falling asleep on my TikTok channel, which I haven't used in about 12 years, I'd say. Oh, my foot, so much pain. I'm an appointment tomorrow and I don't want to think about it too much. Right? Yeah, 5 minutes. Sorry, Bronx. But no. This Bronx comes on again. Take it back up. As I stand beside, oh god, really, really bad. Oh. 370. Busy day tomorrow. Oh. My last thing is off. 2 AM is what I do. It's how we get through life. I like it that way. No matter what. You don't have to have everything you don't have to have everything that everybody else has and all that. You can't look at it in that way. Because I know what I have. I know what I have. It's a lot more than them. There's one thing I'm not, is a narcissist. So I can't be a narcissist in any way and do everything all about me. There's so many people out there in the world that it's all about them. And for me to put things in perspective like that, it kind of helps me. Where I think the other people are just neurodiverse. Jesus, Robbie, get your words out. Here's me talking to myself. I'm not saying I'm not blessed these now anyway, and listen to a few songs and go to Twitch. And if anybody wants to drop out Twitch, they can. Actually, no, I'm not dropping out for Twitch. I decided not to. Because now is the hour to go in to TYT. And I'm kind of like a big advertiser for the Young Turks. Cenk and Anna. and not only that, what's his name again? Don't worry, I will never be on the channel. Although I can give a European point of view if you want me to. I do watch this all anyway, so I don't want to be paid by you. I speak my own way about what's happening in America or what's happening around the world, which I haven't done today. I've got through actually an hour and a half, over an hour and a half. I'm not talking about how crazy the world is. So, as Shakespeare said, the world is a stage and we all have a place to play. Something like that. You could have me having a drunken stream and a Kasperi's and Chank as well. And I can't believe I forgot your name. It'll come to me. You all got teleprompters, I don't. Thing is, you have to look fairly professional when you're talking. I'll not be as drunk as I am. I'm the most most outspoken person. Yeah, that's what I want to go to TYT about, Mario. Bro, that's why I want to go onto that, see what they're... I said it earlier on, like, he's the most attempted assassinated president of America at this stage 3 times already in space of, when you think about it as well, he wasn't there for a second term, so then he done the second term after Biden. The thing with it is, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that happening. Now, I don't like Trump's policies because at the end of the day, it's very easy for me to dislike his policies because he has no policies. And he has no agenda. And he hasn't got a clue on what he's on about. And a lot of people over in America are actually suffering a lot, but it's not just that. Innocent people are being killed, and he wanted the peace prize. He wanted the peace prize. He wanted the peace prize. And what I said this before, why did you want to go from oh, where is it? Venezuela. I went over and gave him the peace prize, and then the Nobel Peace Prize that I nominate people turned around and said you shouldn't have done that because it doesn't even count. And he's like a big baby with a soda in his mouth with his nappy on. Hey, look at me! I got a peace prize. And then what did he do? He goes out there, causes a war. He said to his own people, oh no, you got me started now, Mario. He said to his own party, his own followers, the MAGA, right, which I'm sure I'll come up with a name for them. But anyways, they turned against him. And he's the lowest population right now, or poll right now, as than any time for a president of America. And I spoke about King Charles going over there as well. I call him Charlie Boy because I'm Irish. So Charlie Boy is going to go over there and see what he can say to him. So this is going to be interesting. As far as I know, he's landed. I think he's gone down already. And this is going to be interesting tomorrow. So keep your eyes. BBC is also around the world, so keep your eyes open on BBC and maybe the British broadcaster, right? But I'm sure you get BBC anyway. But anyway, go to your news and you find out what's going on over there. It's not safe at this moment in time. It's not safe for anybody. Now, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody whatsoever. So, please God, everything goes down peacefully. But the thing is, I can understand people's frustration as well. Setting out wars that should not be there at all. And killing innocent people. I can never, ever forget about the 150 school children that got hit, and he denied it by a tomahawk bomb. I cannot support a president that supports a genocide against the Palestinians after their country went through a genocide. Sorry, Mario. Went through a genocide in World War II. No, already Hitler was Austrian, so anyway, it's not about anybody being from German. Right, I cannot, in my life, look at somebody like that and think it's a narcissist. Well, look at that. Look at the person as a narcissist. Anyway, it's all about him. He wants this. He wants that. He wanted to attack Greenland, Venezuela. Which he thought after taking Venezuela over, he's going to take over Iran. Which, and he wasn't told about Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz, taken through. I went out the other day and I shook hands with Muslims. You know, other people will be in there, right? That, as I said to you there last night, it's right beside the pub. And I shook the one main man himself, I shook the security guard's hand and told her, I said, it's lovely that he's actually down here. Because us Irish people were actually being treated very, very harshly. As many people have been throughout the year. I don't mind what religion, what beliefs, just have a belief. My belief itself is myself. Now I'm moaning and complaining. My belief itself is what I have. I don't go to mass, I don't confess, I said to you before, I don't confess to a sinner, everything else, blah blah blah. Unless it's a funeral or a wedding or whatever. But you know what, weddings over here, people just go to hotels. They find it easier doing it that way. By the way, it's a lot cheaper too. I hope he sees his full term, Mario, if you're still there. I hope he sees his full term as president. and just goes. What security is he going to get then? Because I tell you what, he's not just pissed off a few people around the world. He's pissed off a full fucking nation. His own nation. He's destroyed his own nation. Apparently this chap that went in there was from Chicago or California. One of them anyway. And he went in there and everything else. Thinking like, he booked the hotel. He wasn't part of it at all. And he ran through. And then he went in with so many weapons and the whole lot, blah, blah, blah. But the CIA done their job. That's not how it should be. You get these lunatics anyway. I'm not going to say it's a mental health issue, but I think there's a lot of mental health issues over there in the good old USA. And Trump is probably stemming the problem, more than likely, over there. Now, I wish I had a few more American people on here, and I could talk to them and see what their opinion is, what happened. But in the meantime, I'm going to be on for the next 20 minutes, and then I'm heading off. But Mario, as always, Dankeschön. Ein, two, three, car, coup, shake, shot. Oh. Go on now. That's what it is, but I can just live with it. I thought about Trump for a long time. In 2016, when he first came in, I knew that was a mistake. And then you had the bloody Simpsons to fucking blame on that. Because they predicted that he would be. And I'm like, they probably planted that seed in his head to go for it. And he did. What a mess he made of the USA. What a mess he made of it. It's not only him, it's people who are voting for him. And he's corrupt. But most politicians are corrupt. Majority of politicians are corrupt. We have them over here, which are also corrupt. We have a lot of protests over here. And it's just like, just let the people protest for this and protest for that. No, never fucking listen, do they? Fucking Greta Thunberg is out there protesting about climate change. She gave up on that. I think she got more sense than the rest of us. Or not the rest of us, but the rest of them. Protesting. She's very smart, very intelligent. I'll never forget that photograph that was actually on the news of Greta Thunberg This is in 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018. When Trump went in the first time, and she just had a scour on her. The look, she had a look that kills. She was like, see, she was ready to pounce. But she couldn't say anything at all. But she went all the way over there. She sailed across on a boat. She didn't take a plane, but she sailed across on the boat to New York, and from there she got a bus or a taxi or a train or a plane. Right. So what's the point in sailing over? You're going to use fields. Anyways, she went over anyway, and she started staring him over. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Well, fair play to her. She got a point across without saying that. I could do a lot better here. Don't ask why I'm smoking again. Sucking butts. I'm down on my knees. Oh, that was sick of them. Don't do that again. Oh, now I'm definitely gonna go to sleep. Oh, Bronx is still here. You gotta see me snore. No, that's not. I'm not snoring. That's after hit me. And they're not funny cigarettes or anything like that. I don't do anything like that. Right. Just think the time's up to catch him. My brain goes into overdrive. Which it shouldn't. It goes into overdrive and I start talking about world politics or anything like that. Because I always see the funny side of it. But I'd love to have other people's point of view, especially people in America. How they feel. Now, a few of them that have been on here have expressed their feelings and they tend to agree, but one of them did say Trump is a good person, and I argued my point down to the ground. I said, here, hold on. Didn't ban them or anything like that. Yeah, I can't go near them things. Manchester, long time no see. How are you, buddy? Yeah, the e-cigs. What flavour have you got, Mario? Yeah, smoking the raspberry. Or the strawberry. Manchester, what's the story with you? Let me see. I don't know. Right. Yeah, I kind of went off on a rant. So I'm leaving them in the next 10 minutes. And, well, no, it was good to see that you came in. And, that's the code word, is brother. Right, Robbie, how are you? She's Europe, like. It is Robbie, isn't it? Europe, like. I'm only here for 10 minutes anyway. Launch it. I'm never off it. Literally, I'm never off it unless I don't have it. And if I don't have it, I leave one up there on the on the door of the fridge, and doesn't know that I have one there, which is going to happen over the next few days. You'll be very, very surprised. Maybe tomorrow and Tuesday I go sober, but that's it. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. A Monday. I never really counted, but I'd say roughly about, nothing to be proud of, obviously. It's about 25 to 30. And I'll just pass out, like, sleep. So about 25 to 30. And still, I'd be active. I'm an active, I'm self-confessed alcoholic, right? I've done that many times, which probably made me worse by confessing, but then again, there's no point in me hiding it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be in around the same thing as well, Manchester. But it's nothing to be proud of, like, it doesn't make you a bigger person than me. For me, it makes me worse, you know what I mean? As a person. But I'm well able to handle it. You know, I'm well able to handle it, but, like, it's just, it's not right. Orange juice. Yeah. Although orange juice is actually very healthy. But you don't want the OJ from America, although then you'd be safe. Because the OJ in America is locked up right now. Nobody can get OJ. Only joking. Alright. I thought you said orange juice. It's like OJ Simpson. That's who I was on about. Anyway, in America you can't get oh gee. Oh, here's the good news. If nobody can understand a word I'm saying, either can YouTube understand a word I say. I can swear all I want and everything else here, but when it comes up in subtitles, which YouTube are now doing subtitles for me, I can say all the worst things ever. Like, no, I'm not going through all my swear words. it's already inappropriate for me to do so. But now I have subtitles because YouTube feels it right for you to actually see what I'm saying. Jared, how are you? Again, I'm sorry I'm back on again, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna get bored. And I'll be finished up now in a while anyway. Yeah, so YouTube is actually doing subtitles for me now. Can anybody understand a word I say? Yeah, I fell asleep again, and what's his Bronx came on and said like, "Oh, I got." Well, he said, "Oh, I'm glad I seen you that you're still awake, that you're not snoring your head off." And I didn't realise Bronx was on here because YouTube itself, it wasn't anybody else, didn't put the message up. I'm not starting, bro. No, I'm not. Oh, God. I could be lying. But I count the cans there, so therefore I maybe. But one thing I don't do is lying. Everything I said on here is the complete truth. My warm up, jeez, that started at 8 o'clock this morning. And then I said, oh, I'll wait till 9 o'clock. And I have an appointment in the morning with my leg. Just for you, Manchester, I'll have one more point. It's not going to be for me. And I'm looking forward to seeing your one. The public health nurse to sort out my bloody leg. If anybody wants to see an ugly foot, I can show you all an ugly foot on here. But I need to keep the bandage on. So I'm going to have one more, so that if I have one more, it's going to be another hour. All thanks to you, Manchester. Thanks. I'm blaming you on this. But thanks anyway. Bronx was in here. When did we see Bronx coming in? I'm going to put him down as a mod. By the way, I said to a mate of mine who's a Manchester United supporter, if Man United finish above Liverpool this season, I'm going to throw 2 points of Guinness over my head. Online. Not a problem. Right, just throw them over my head. And I don't really care. Right. But I think Liverpool are going to finish third this season. You've heard another. Alright, yeah, well, I'm not witness to that now. I'm not the witness that actually you done that. But I believe you. uh. Oh. You never walk alone. Now, you'd have me sing the song, Manchester. What's... What's LNYA? No, you're bad. No, you're bad. No, you're bad. You're grand. I'm gonna have a drink. Look, I have one ready. I don't even have to get another can. I'm still here. Sorry, no, it's my bad. It's my bad. I'm still here. I'm sorry. Drink. Oh no, you're grand. No, you never walk alone. Originally, that song was actually sung, even though it was Jerry Marsden, Jerry and the Pacemakers. That actually, he's from Liverpool. But the first time that song was sung was in Scotland, and it was actually Celtic that sang the song. But ironically, Manchester, the first time it was heard in the league by football supporters was in Manchester United. They sang it first, and that was after the Munich disaster. And it was them that actually sang, boring information for you, they actually sang the song after what happened in Munich. Just giving you a heads up on that one. I'm here for the heads up and the useless information that I have. Yeah. I don't know if you knew that, Manchester, but it was actually sung by the Man United supporters before Liverpool even had it. And then Celtic got it, and then we started singing, but like, anyways. Yeah, what happened there in the Munich disaster all the way back then. So when you think about it, you never walk alone is actually maybe sung by Jerry Marsden, that's from Liverpool, Jerry and the Pacemakers, right? Right, but it's more a Man United song. And I don't know how many Liverpool supporters actually believe that, but it is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. There you go. It's work getting up in the morning and getting all this information off the TV. Oh, stop. Oh, Manchester, you know it. I know it. Manchester, I'll ask you a silly question. Who do you support? Now, it could be anybody from anywhere. Oh, here's the thing. There's a Manchester in America. There's also a Dublin in America. There's many a Dublin in America. There's many a Manchester in America. So, what team would you support? I forgot. I think you're from. You're from America. You're from Liverpool. Don't have me sing the song. YouTube won't allow me play music. They really don't. It's very yeah, emotional over it. Why would you allow me play my music on YouTube? Ugh. Robbie is you. Why did you come up with a different name, brother? What has you up at this hour? I lost count after. Oh, I didn't go out to the pub today. Robbie, I tend to lose count. I'm roughly in around about 20 points, which is not anything to be proud of, obviously, and I don't condone that for anybody. Condone. Oh, that's not the word I was looking for. I don't recommend that for anybody. Yeah, this is Savage Times, bro. Where's Angel? Okay. I renamed Angel Wayne. Just now. Let me see if I can find the angel. Looking for an angel. Looking for an angel. That's my attempt at doing the song. The angel's disappeared. Yeah, I'll find it another day. Angel has flown away, and I don't know why. I think he got pissed off at me. Oh, now here's the rule that I have. If anybody has anything personal to talk about, it's only me, nobody else has reason to. Or don't. And just come in, say hello and whole lot. And just tell me that you're all keeping alright. Just try to keep a positive note. in that way. I don't want any negativity. Like good friends that we all are. We stick together. We work it out within time. I try to stay on here and keep life. You know you're from England when you say was. Robbie, was you? It's like, Robbie, where you? Where you? W-E-R-E. Right. Robbie, where are you? I'm just saying, I'm not going to say where. I'm from Ireland, so I'm just going to say where. Right. Robbie, where are you on Rocket League? Yes, I was. I won one game. I really get pissed off and upset when I lose. But I won one game. But it wasn't down to me. The team I got on with, I probably will play it later on now in a few minutes, but I was pissed drunk. Literally pissed drunk. And I have my PS5 there, that's me games, and here's me keeping in touch with y'all. But yeah, I was just a mess on that game. And then what do? I go on to a car game, which I can't pronounce. The Italian car game. I think you know you're on what I'm on about now. Right. When I was on that and I crashed my car within the first lap. It's absolutely rubbish. My rule is do not drink and drive because you end up like me. The car was gone. It was gone. I was in a mess and they're all bumping me and whole lot. It was like bleeding destruction derby. Yeah, it was upside down and but I do that as a thing, purposely. So I see where the ball is, and then I flip it and switch it around. It's a little trick that you can do, which I came up with. Which doesn't work. So you go up to the net anyway, and then you press the X button. You flip off it, flip it around. But when I done that, I landed on my head. I had to flip around again. But anyway, the team that was bet us 3-0 were very good. I'm very competitive when I get into games. Very competitive when I get into games. Hence, when I get pissed off with a game that I can't complete, I just leave it. And I've never completed a game in my life. But playing online is a different thing for me, where I need to, I don't know, I just need to support the team and everything else, so I feel accustomed to helping them win. But I am the worst player of all time. Now, if you don't mind me going, my bladder is calling, and I'll be back. There's Rocket League for you now. I love Rocket League. It's my favourite game of all time. Ish. Ish. Walking through the mischief. Sorry, Manchester, if you're still there. What? No, was this? What? Where? I need to get me glasses. Why did I do that? I did not do that to you. It's YouTube moderating my channel. And you said nothing wrong. Like, not because of this, but I will. Big up, Manchester. You're down. Only cause I'm feeling your vibes, and your vibes are so lovely. You don't have to watch me playing games. For fuck's sake, I'm the biggest embarrassment ever. But you'll probably see me play it later on anyway, if you want. On the PS5. Oh, by the way, add yourself as my channel. Invite on PS5. Wow. How painful is that? Bloody foot's falling off me. Anyway, in the next while, you're going to see me play Rocket League for about half an hour. Jesus, did I go 20 minutes through now? Oh. No one is a goalkeeper. You mean Manchester? My team would beat your team. Oh. Subjects I go through. Right, I'm fairly competitive. I'm not even watching sports right now. So now I need to switch over to here. I just wish I do it so. So I don't want to have to be so awkward about it. Right, Rocket League, here I come, so everybody has to worry about me. Anyways. I think I have it. Right. You don't let me down. VR. Why is that doing VR? And that's even more weird. Here we go. I'm a clown when it comes to this game. I'm probably the worst player that ever played the game. I'm a fool when it comes to this. But I'm very competitive. And I can't lose the first game. More than likely, I probably will. Right. I'm playing private match. Manchester, if you're still there, eh? You on a team? We can play with one another privately. If you know what I mean. I don't mean it that way. Maybe I do. Right, Rocket League, here I go. And I am going to go mental on this now. I'm not going competitive because then that's what they wanted me to do there the other day. Just doing casual. 4x4. Replay. I'm not the best of this. Why did I change my car? Why is my car in the sports colours? I want red. No. No. Right. Here we go. Fuck off. Sorry if I swear, but it's an adult stream. Oh, fucking mentioned there, you know. Right, let's go. Sort it out. No! Tonal, can't even spell tonal. I'm the player, nobody you pick. I know I'm going to score in this game. Never works out for me. Right. We need to take a back step. I like these orange fuckers, man. Man! Right, I'm staying back. Go! Why are you stand? Why are you there? Move! No wonder we're a player down because he doesn't want to fucking move. What's he on? Having a smoke or something? Jesus Christ almighty. Please get the drink into you beforehand. Oh, you're back alive again, are you? Jeez, somebody gave him resuscitation. Oh, I missed it. Oh, there's a melee now. Oh, fuck off. Come on. That's me up and down the nets. As much as this is. Oh! No, let's just get one back. Fuckers. Oh, jeez. You stop putting a bear behind me. Jeez, when I jump, why can I hit the ball? What's the point of it? Useless. Wake up, you. I can't go without him. Well, I win. I need the fucking this game. So, no. Okay, no. Once they work. Oh Jesus, that was a great shot. Oh no, get it out! Get up here! How the fuck do you do that? Come on, team play, folks. Work with it. Oh no! I messed up. Again. Try to solve my problem. God. Bloody ball is so annoying. Ah! I'm in the net again. Yeah, Manchester, I'm in the net again. It's okay, we scored. 1-0. It was an own goal as well. Well, we move on. Oh, what you doing? No way! Ah! He was supposed to cover the bleeding centre line. I'm staying back. It's 4-on-4. What the hell? Where the ball fucking move? Jeez. This is a nightmare. This ball is not doing what it's supposed to do. This is a lot of bollocks. Come on, get there, get there, get there. Band. 2-1. Not up there. Good. Why did you go up? Don't do me yet. Right, on the game. That's your chance. I have to improve. I'm so bad. I let them play the wrong game. Really, really bad at that. Thank God I didn't have another one. On here. Well, music time is coming up soon. That's another thing I need to do. Who did this? I don't even know it's worthwhile. But we find out. Eventually. Oh, yeah, me on here now. Oh, fucking thing falls out of my ears. Oh, something happened. Where are you going? Hello? Hello? Am I hearing voices? Hello? DualSense wireless control. I don't even know this. Have I infiltrated your way of looking at things? I always said I would. Let me retry again. I have this whole confusion with my long hair. Okay. Down it goes. Up this goes. And this goes. That's what I want to hear. It's ding, ding, ding. Why can't I hear my smartphone? Why does it look somebody else's music? Now. Okay. I haven't got a clue who I was talking to, but it was definitely not there. looking for things. Never too late for you all, did it? Okay. This is what I've done before. Right. Bluetooth accessories. Just give me one. Gorgeous. Right, as I promised. Anyway. Didn't go down. Right. I'll say goodbye to you from here and going over to Switch. From there, I'll play a bit of music for 1 hour. Anybody cares? Most people that come on here are actually at 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I have to respect that. If you are 8 hours ahead, I'll have to respect that. And if you are 5 hours behind, I'll not respect that. So I don't expect anybody to come into my channel on Twitch at this hour. But I'm just going to chill out. So good night, bless, take care, look after one another. As I always say, as I always mean, please look after one another. Care about everybody else, but please care about yourself. Because if you don't care about yourself, where are you going to be? For anybody else? And it's the same for them. If they can't be there for you, where are you going to be? See things in different perspective, that's all I say. I love you, I care for you, and I respect you. God bless you, take care. See you again in a while. Not that quickly. Right, I am going. I'll be still around though. I'll talk to you all then. Just give me a few days. Hope you all respect you all. Take care. And thanks for everybody that joined in. Express your feelings in any way. That's all I say. But God bless. Take care.